Hello everyone, it is part 2 of me yapping my ass off. Yeah, I'm such a fucking yapper. And yeah, but you came from part 1. I bet nobody's watching this. This is only gonna get 1 fucking view. I'm trying so hard. And we all know that's gonna be you, Jaden. Jaden, I know you were going to comment what? Yes, we know. I know, Jaden. So we're almost at the new sports shed. Yeah, I know. It's not new anymore. It's been like this for like months now. Like 3 months. Also, I heard Hudson's Bay is getting demolished. I'm gonna fucking crash out. You cannot get rid of my baby. Please, no. I've been going to there for like 4 years to walk into the mall every single time. You better not destroy the first Canadian. Yeah, you better not destroy the first Canadian company. You better not. You demons. But yeah. So yeah, if you watched part 1, you probably saw everything, you heard everything. If you haven't watched part 1, watch part 1. I fucking swear. Go watch part 1 or leave. Yeah, go watch part 1 or leave. Bitch. No, you're not a bitch. If you're my subscriber, you're not a bitch. If you're not my subscriber, you're not a bitch. If you're a hater, you're a bitch. Let's go. But yeah. But then later that night, back to the story, she, my friend, like abusive one, decides, okay, so I decided, and no, she's like, Dad, can we bring the dogs for a walk? And he's like, okay. So, and he says, you can both, she can walk Louie and she can walk Duchess, because I've walked Louie before. I'm really good with him. Like really fucking good with him. And when I walked her dog Duchess before, whenever she walks her dog Duchess wants to run with her older brother, but she's always like so fucking far back, and the dog's choking, running and trying to fucking get to her older brother to walk with him. So when I was doing it, I just ran with her and followed her to her older brother, Louie. And yeah, well, not really her real older brother. It's just that she lives with him, like, so she feels like he's her older brother or her dad or something. So she's attached to him, even if they do beat each other all the time. But yeah, even if they beat each other up all the time, it's nuts. I know. But so later. Yeah, I'm here, so I'm in. I'll walk around and talk. But if I see any of my siblings, I'm probably gonna hide this. Ha ha ha. Which they're probably gonna be here anyway, because they're all probably doing stuff. One of them's probably gonna try fixing the computer or something so he can keep it for himself, because that was his computer actually. He gave his computer to my other brother, which the one who was crashing out and crashes out all the time. So he gave the computer to him. And he broke it after like a month of having it. But back to the story. So I say, then I'm like, oh yeah, I can walk, Louie. And she's like, no, I don't trust you. Even though she has no reason to not trust me, she just wanted to be annoying. So then they decided to not. So then she said, no, we're not walking them until tomorrow. And the next day, we walked them. And yeah, the dog, Duchess was choking, and I got to walk her for a little bit. But like when we were walking them, I was like in a really emotional state because like she got me so mad, my throat hurt. I was like crying every 2 seconds. But then every time I did, she didn't even bother to give me a hug or comfort me. She just yelled at me saying, stop crying. Then told her dad I was in the basement crying like a damn baby. When she cries, I help her. So when I cry, you better help me. Because I am way more emotional than you. And then, yeah. Yeah, whatever. That all happened. And yeah, it was really exciting. But before that, we saw this huge creature. Because we went to the school by ourselves at night to go, well, we were supposed to research our stereotypes, but I worked on the episode 9 of League Purple and watched. Well, I only really worked on episode 9 of League Purple. Nothing else. Because she never said when are we gonna do it, but then we both see this huge creature, like huge. It was like all black, it was like pretty thin, really long, had a huge tail. But it was like all a shadow, so we couldn't really see it. And it would kept running across the field, and it had pointy ears. But like it was like pretty long, and had a really, really, really large tail. So yeah, I want to see that thing. That's cool. It's awesome. So yeah, but then she got like a scaredy cat and chickened out. And then we went back, and that's when we walked the dogs because her dad wanted to see the creature for himself. Which she said she saw it again, but I bet she didn't. She's just trying to make lies to scare herself and to make herself look vulnerable, and make herself look a cutesy kawaii pygmy. I am so happy we're almost at the dollar store. And yes, I went into a mall because the dollar store is near the mall. There's a dollar store in the mall. There's one near the mall. One near the mall. I just saw a kid from my school. Actually, 2. And one of them bullied me before, but we're pretty chill now. But yeah, that's the whole story. But if you wonder what I do when I go into a mall, if you ever want to meet me, I'm not going to say what mall this is, because I don't want you to find my address, but if you're in Canada and stuff, whatever. I go to Dollarama, or whatever store I wanted to go to. Buy whatever, and by the end, most of the time I go to Hot Topic, so you might see me in Hot Topic. That's all I'm gonna say. But trust me, it's only Canada, okay? It's Canada. You ain't gonna see me in the United States, or you ain't gonna see me into Japan till I'm like 19. Because I don't like it. Yep. Never mind. I saw one of my brothers in the dollar store. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to take a loop around. Yeah, I'm gonna take a loop around, go near the food court, then I'm gonna go wait for him to leave because I saw him standing in the dollar store. It's not like the one who crashed out, of course. The one whose computer got broken. So yeah, how worried is Taylor? Well, that's the end of part 2. There ain't gonna be no part 3. Bye bye.